Here we go. You ready? Hey guys, my name is Christy Shaw, and I'm going to talk to you a little bit today about, well, me. Just kidding, kind of. Anyway, I'm going to talk to you today about why I joined Posh and why, after almost 4 years, I have stuck with it and I'm loving it. So to do that, we first must reminisce to 4 years ago when I was first introduced to Posh. So starting out, my sister started using Posh because she has super sensitive skin. She was looking for something that she could use. And she liked the products, and the products liked her skin back. And so she hosted a party. And who does she invite to her party? Well, everybody, right? Because that's what we do. And so she invited me, and I was like, me? I don't pamper. Like, I'm the one back then who could, still can pretty much, who would get in the shower, wash her hair, wash her face, get out, blow dry her hair, get dressed out the door if I decided to do makeup in 11 minutes. Okay, guys? I don't pamper. I don't pamper. So anyway, when she invited me, I was really hesitant. I was really reluctant, but I went anyway because I'm a good sister. I'm a good sister. So anyway, I go to the party. Like I said, I'm already really negative about it because I'm not liking the pampering idea. And so I barely try things, but I'm trying to be nice. And so I buy a big fat yummy hand cream and I buy a lip scrub. Guys, the two bare bones basics of any pampering. So as I finally found out though that the hand creams are like crack, right? Everybody loves them. And so they're amazing and wonderful. And I really liked the products. So, but the more that my sister was using the products, the more she really liked them. So she decided to join. And now I'm like, well, darn, I've really got to start buying more because I've got to support my sister because remember, I'm the good sister. So I go ahead and I start buying a little bit more here and there. I buy a mask here and I buy a mask there and a face wash here. And guys, then I started freaking out because remember, I'm not the pampering type. 11 minutes, remember? And so here I am. I have choices. I almost didn't even know what a face mask was. I had used maybe 2 face masks before in my life before I was introduced to Posh. And so now I have 2 in my shower. I literally called my sister. Yes, I was still in the shower. But I literally called my sister and was like, I don't know what to do. I don't know how to choose. I don't know what in the world to do. And so she just kind of laughed at me. We talked it through and I went about my business. And I know that's a little exaggerating, but I really did not know. All of my options that I ever made were in the store. If I wanted something, I made my choices while I was in the store. And then when I got home, I used what I used until it was out. And then I had to go to the store and make a decision again. And I was not used to having to make them in the shower. And I was like, it was not new. I mean, it was very new to me. It was not something I was used to. So anyway, moving on. So I started really liking the products. I liked the way they make my skin feel. And we move, so I really liked the way that they made my skin feel. And so I really started falling in love. I started thinking about joining because I had thought about other direct sales companies before, but I couldn't keep up with the minimums. But the minimums with Posh are so easy, guys. It's literally $300 every 6 months. That's $50 a month. And I was spending that on myself. So I was really thinking about it, but I was still like, I don't know. I don't mind supporting my sister. So let's just stick with that. But what I really jumped in about is because I started thinking about my nonprofit. My heart and soul and my whole passion in life is to fight the child sex trafficking. And I really want a home in my state for kids who've been rescued. We don't have one right now, and I really want one. So when I really started thinking about really joining, it was because I started thinking, if I can build this empire, I can help fund this purpose, this passion. And if I don't, because I suck at this and I fall flat on my face, then I'm still getting a really good product for a really good price. And so at that point in time, it was a win-win situation for me, and I jumped right on in. So let me talk a little bit though about what I've learned along the way, because you've seen me use the word pampering with a yucky face, right? I honestly hate the word pampering. I think it gets a wrong idea. Most people, when they think of pampering, they think of long days at the spa, going to get your massage. And while all those are great, fine and dandy, they feel great and they're wonderful, but they're costly. And most people don't have time for that, especially in this day and age. So what I have learned is that pampering is not all that. It can be that if that's what you want it to be and that's what you love, but it doesn't have to be. Pampering is literally just taking care of yourself. It is 30 seconds to put on a hand cream, okay? And then the smell of it takes you to your happy place, okay? It could be that. It could be slapping a mask on your face and walking around the house doing chores. You didn't take any extra time out of your day to do it, but when you take it off, your skin feels so good and you can't stop molesting your face because it feels so good. Okay, so to me, that's more of the pampering now. I no longer think of pampering as like I used to. It is now more of just a self-care deal, and it's what it is to you. And what it is to you is not what it is to this person or this person. It's different for everybody. But it's literally just taking a couple seconds, a couple minutes every day to fill up your cup so that when you have your cup full, you can then go out and take care of your world much better because you're happy and you're replenished. So, side note over. Now, why do I stay with Posh after almost 4 years during the ups and downs? Because let's be honest. There are always ups and downs with everything. Nothing is ever 100% perfect. You have good moments, you have bad moments, you have positives, you have negatives, you have pros, you have cons, you have ups, you have downs. Everything. That's with your life. That's with your marriage if you're married. That's with your kids. That's with your job. That's with everything. So what keeps me with Posh during my downs? Well, let's be honest. Friends. I've always been a friendly person. I have always enjoyed being a friendly person. I'm a happy person. I get along with almost everybody. Almost. But I just didn't have like I had a huge connection with a couple of people, but I didn't have a big network of friends. And I didn't even realize I was missing that until I had it. And now I can't imagine not having it anymore. And like, it's everybody, it's all around. It is the customers that I have met that I would have never met without Posh. It's the hostesses that I've met that I've gotten really close to because I've really talked to them throughout the process before, during, and after of their parties. And it's my other Posh sisters, guys. My Posh sisters. And yes, I know that sounds like a sorority, whatever, but you know, it is what it is. I really have a relationship and a kinship with all of these ladies and gentlemen from all over the United States. And what keeps me going when I'm thinking about quitting because I'm in my bad months and it's not going is the thought that next trip when I can hug this person, this person, this person, this person, and this person, and I can give them a hug and I can love on them and be loved by them throughout the trip, whether if it's an earned trip to an exotic place like we just got back from Cancun, all expenses paid. And then, or if it's like going on a weekend conference, you know, whatever it is, I get to enjoy my friends. And that's what keeps me going. The thoughts of, in one more month, I get to go here and hug them, so I better keep going. Oop, I better work my business even though I don't want to get out of bed because I have to make it there on this trip. That's what keeps me going. And I really enjoy it. And all joking aside, it's probably the best thing I've ever done for myself on many levels. From my skin, to my mental health, to my emotional health, to my physical health, to just, once again, friends. Anywho, I would love to see you on that friends list. Bye, guys.